People asked if Usyk was ready for championship fight, and he showed his readiness in the championship rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Marco Hook said a couple of days ago, Głowacki will beat Usyk. Well, I'm saying to Marco Hook now, you was wrong. You was wrong. I think the former Polish champion, the former cruiserweight Polish champion.
Diablo.
Yeah, he asked at the press conference, well, can you go 12 rounds? Did it look like he can go 12 rounds? Did Usyk? Yeah, but tonight, the way Usyk was boxing, he could have went 15, 20 rounds, you know?
Were you surprised how easy Usyk won?
No, because I train him. I'm with him in training camps, so I wasn't surprised. You know, because in the training camp, I have him go 15 rounds, 17 rounds, and I go with fresh sparring partners. I bring in a fresh sparring partner every round. You. Every round, he's boxing a fresh sparring partner. So I knew that he can go to rounds. I knew it.
Do you see anybody in cruiserweight division who can beat Usyk? Who would be the toughest challenge for him?
Maybe Lebedev.
Who?
Lebedev, not Hook. Lebedev. Tony Bellew. Marius. What's Marius from? Marius Bredis. You know, those are tough guys. You know, and they can punch. You know, so those are the three guys that I'm concerned about.
And what was the most difficult for you this night?
What was the most difficult for me this night?
Yeah, for you.
Just keeping Usyk focused. Just keeping him focused because he wanted to go. And I said, no. Box. Usyk wanted to mix it up. You know, I said, no. Box. The name of the game is to box.
B-O-X.
Yeah, B-O-X. And he boxed uniquely. He boxed very good tonight. He didn't have to go out and take no chances because he was controlling the fight.
And how do you think why Lebedev and Bredis could be dangerous for Alexander?
Lebedev is a very tough man. He's a very tough man. He's an older guy now. He's up in age, but he's a tough man. He won't go quietly into the night. But I see the same thing. I think Usyk will beat Lebedev. I think he beats Tony Bellew. I think the best out of the crew is Marius Bredis. He's about the best out of the crew. But it's another Russian kid. Gassiev is tough. He's a tough guy. Yeah, he's a pretty tough guy, you know. But because of Usyk's athletic ability and his ability to box, and his reflexes and his timing, his ability to take a punch, you got to take all this into consideration. He can take a punch. He's athletic. He can box. He can punch. You know, I don't see nobody really trying to beat Usyk right now.
Aren't you a bit disappointed that this fight didn't go to KO? That Usyk didn't get knocked down for Głowacki?
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm just glad that we won the world championship. You know, Głowacki is a tough guy. You got to give him some credit. You got to give him some respect because he stood up. He took it like a man. He took some good shots and he stayed in there, you know. So I respect Głowacki. You know, he tried his best and his best wasn't good enough tonight.
What was the key to victory today? Was it speed, putting punches together,
It was
or
speed.
movement?
It was speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy. Usyk was too quick, landing body punches, getting out. Land body punches, get out and hit on top. You know, he outboxed him. He outspeeded him. He just was too good tonight.
And what the next opponent would you propose the Usyk's promoters? Who could be the next one?
I don't know. I don't know what they plan, what the plan is, anything. I don't know. we're just ready to fight anybody. I want to get the undisputed title and move on to the heavyweights. You know, it maybe take us 2 years or something to become the undisputed cruiserweight champion. That's my goal, to win the undisputed cruiserweight championship of the world, and that means fighting Tony Bellew, Lebedev. We got to fight those guys to get those belts, and once we get those belts, we'll be looking towards the heavyweights.
Do you think that Alexander stands a chance against those giants like Fury or what?
Well, you know what? Chris Bird lived amongst the giants for many years. Chris Bird beat Vitaly Klitschko. You know, when you can box, when you got good agility, when you got good eyes, good reflexes, you can live in the land of the giants. So yeah, I think Usyk can hang out with those heavyweights. I think he can win the heavyweight championship, you know, because he's a good boxer. If he wasn't a good boxer, if he didn't have good speed, good eyes, good reflexes, good athletic ability, I'd tell him no, stay at cruiserweight. But because he's such a good boxer, and he's 6'3", so he's tall enough to go out there and possibly win the heavyweight championship.